Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. Today's probably going to be a shorter video, mainly because we're pretty much just going to the boss, and after that I'm gonna leave you to it. Reason is because that leaves me open to co-op, which I've been wanting to do pretty much a lot lately, so I think I just aggroed something. Either that or that music cue again getting me. I think it was. Right, so if you want to go to the boss somewhat early, you can totally just kind of run past. At least you could in the beta. I don't remember now, but otherwise you get to do a little bit of house cleaning first and do some pulling, which is usually systematically slow, but you can do it. However, I don't feel like much doing that, so I'm pretty much just going to run like an asshole because I don't really feel like waiting. It's good not pay off, but we'll see. This could very well be my first death on camera. Just calling it now, this second phase is gonna wreck my ass. Excuse me if I remember this fight very well, which I like to think that I probably don't, but I like to think I do. Onryoki, I think his name was. Yeah, he's an ugly one. And again, did you really expect it to not be? I'll have to find how do you do. Here we go, our first real boss fight, or what I qualify as a real boss fight. Problem is, if I remember right, he will have a... yeah, that. And instead of trying to... well, that did not work as well as I'd hoped it would, because I forgot what I was doing for a second. I was going to say that normally I tried to dodge backwards like that, and it will work. It will work. It's just kind of not really what people recommend you do in this fight, I don't think. For some reason or another. Because you can be too close to him and end up, you know, eating it. And that's not good. As opposed to just being able to block it and just, you know, saying screw you. It's a lot easier that way. It's a lot less risky if you just block it, but you do waste your lot of ki doing that. Obviously, but you don't run the risk of being too close. Of course, sometimes he will just do things that are a little off the wall. Like I said, if I'm gonna die, be prepared for me to die now. I did block that. I was gonna say I tried to block that. Whether or not you're going to let me or not, I don't know, but I did try it. Not my brightest move ever, considering I just said don't try and do that. This is only the first phase. This isn't even the second phase. Oh man. It's getting nasty already. I've already busted out like 3 or 4 freaking elixirs. Not exactly what I would call a great start to the fight. Here he goes, the second phase. Oh, with the second phase of this again. Oh god. That hurts like hell. Oh. Mama. Oh, that was a little too close for my comfort. I love my range here. I love it. You might notice you've not used your living weapon. No, I have not. I was kind of saving that in case the shit hits the fan. Like now, might as well just use it, because it might hit the fan now. I don't know. Hopefully it won't. No, you stop moving. Okay, well, that was a lot easier than I anticipated it would be. I'm going to imagine that's because I spent far too much time doing this in the beta, fighting him over and over and over, and I finally just got good by, you know, what's the word? Got good by ramming my head against this concrete wall over and over. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So yeah, that was very short. That was about 5 minutes. But we get a cutscene, so it's not going to be quite so short. Saying hello to your welcome party because you didn't kill anyone on the way in there. Pretty sure they'd be coming out to meet you.
Who are you?
I guess he killed them all.
A foreigner? Your skill against Oni is impressive.
As is your skill with English.
My name is Hanzo Hattori. And you are?
Call me William. I'm here in pursuit of someone.
An enemy, perhaps? Hunting a person down in a strange land will not be easy. If you lend me your strength in fighting Oni, I will help you in return. Well then. Dawn is breaking. Come.
What the hell? I love Hanzo Hattori now. Oh, he has a kitty. Means he can't be all bad. Cannot be all bad. Mind you, I have no idea who in the world that historical figure actually is or what he actually did. All I know is in this iteration he has a cat, so he's alright by me. That is the only thing I'm judging him on. Alright, so we should be going to the stage select screen, if my memory holds. And judging by the music, I think I'm correct. Yes. Excuse me, so I'll be doing a... Well, you can read that the same as I can. I'm going to be doing a short little thing here to highlight the different areas of the map, but beyond that, it's going to be it for today. Excuse me, and if we're lucky, next week, or possibly even tomorrow, I'm not sure how many days I'm going to be uploading this, I'm going to try and get some co-op going, because co-op in Nioh is even more fun than regular. And it's also a really fast way to level up if it's like it was before, co-oping the different areas in Twilight. Then again, I've heard some bad things about Twilight, so... Who in the world is that? I guess I should pay attention a little bit more. I don't get to... I don't... What? I was gonna say I don't get to choose where I go. What? Okay. Mission complete. So much for that foreign merchant I've been tracking. I was hoping to capture him, but he's dead now. One reaps what they sow. So I got a get out of the stage free card, what looks to be a gun, and what looks like blood dough balls for fishing, though I don't think that's what they actually are. You acquired a Himorogi fragment. Yes, however, I know it, I just said that. Basic action controls? Yeah! Oh wait, no, I've already done that. Okay, you can, alright, you can stop doing that now. What in the hell am I even looking at? Twilight mission. Death to bandits. That's a submission, that's not the, okay, well what the hell is the... There's a high risk, high reward Twilight mission. I'm pretty sure I don't have that yet. That particular... Mission level 20, mission level 100. No. Excuse me. Right, so as you can see, the little missions here, the Deep in the Shadows is a level 12. I think that's where... Is that... I think that's the mission with the succubus lady, the Hino Inma, I think her name was. I don't really want to do that right now. Might do that in co-op. I might add in co-op, at least before. She was actually more difficult in co-op. And the reason was, if you ever played Dark Souls or Demon Souls, the rule in those games is the more people that are in there, the more health the boss has. In Nioh, I think they cranked that up by another factor of 3. It seemed like she had a truckload of health. I mean, way too much health when me and Glasgow tried to kill her. When we did. I think we did eventually kill her, but it was a war. It was a long, drawn-out attrition war. I think we both ran out of a Choco Cups at one point. But we did it, damn it. I'm proud of it. Okay, so moving on from, recollection here. Is that the blacksmith? Okay, yeah, this is the blacksmith. Okay, so Torii Gate. Torii Gate is something that a lot of people who play Nioh might be interested in, and I was for a time before I knew what it did. Yokai Realm. Okay, so if they didn't change anything in the Yokai Realm is essentially, as I recall, I might be wrong here, it was like a survival mode in Twilight. It seemed like the Twilight zones, but you had a survival thing. And what I mean by that is, if you died, or you or your partner died, excuse me, there was a little bar in the bottom, I think it was the bottom middle of the screen, maybe it was the top middle of the screen. It was a little bar that was not on the screen in single player. And every time you died, your partner could res you. If they didn't res you in time, it was a game over, I think. But if they resed you in time, the little meter went down a little bit. And if the little meter went down all the way, meaning someone kept dying over and over, it was a game over. That was it. What essentially it turned it into was, can these two people work together good enough so that they don't die? And I don't recall a single time we failed. Not to brag, but I'm just saying. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did fail with randoms quite a few times, with random encounters. That's a bit more dicey if you go with random people. If you go with someone who actually knows what they're doing, though, it's great fun. And the blacksmith is one I need to learn a lot more about myself, because I've been told, do not ignore the blacksmith. The blacksmith is a wonderful place in this, and I'm guilty of sometimes ignoring blacksmiths in games like this, and it's not in my best interest to do so. Excuse me. So I've heard a lot about forging, soul matching, refashioning. I don't think I've heard too much about reforging, but of course there's the buy and sell. You can sell items, which is essentially the same as offering up, I think, if I remember right. Generally, before you sell anything, you want to make sure you look at what you're equipping in the first place. But, excuse me, this is where you go to unload your pack. As you see, my pack is 68 out of 500 slots, so I don't really need to unload yet, but excuse me, off camera, I'm going to be unloading what I don't need. Excuse me again, I'm sorry. So that I don't have to go and do inventory management on camera over and over. And of course, if you need tutorial things over, you can do that again. What is the store? Is the storehouse just like where you put stuff you don't need? I don't remember that being there before. That could end up being useful. And why do I not have my hat on? I just saw my hat. Did I not see my hat? I could have swore I just saw my hat. I guess I had the stuff before, I just didn't wear it. Well, that's fun. I had my... Where's my hat at now? Well, there's a great helm. I mean, that does look better, to be fair. Well, probably not that getup I'm wearing. I know I saw my hat. But, okay, we're getting off topic now. I'll find my hat at another point in time. Should be... there it is. Tower of London guard hat. Right, so... we get a choice of where we go. We can either go to the Death of the Bandits, which I think is probably just a short little thing, considering it has no Kadamas. It's probably like a short little survival mission. If it's anything like the previous incarnations, where you just like go into a small little island, or what seemed like a little island, and then you just kill a bunch of stuff, and then that's it. That's probably what it is, if I remember correctly. Though it might not be right, I don't know. This is our next story mission. So we have a choice of 3 areas. You can go back to where we just were, which really doesn't make a lot of sense, but you can do it if you want to. You do have to kill the boss, however, unless you use a Himorogi fragment to get out of it. So think before you go places. And another little thing, if you want to be the helper in co-op, you need to be in this screen, the stage select screen. You cannot go to help people if you are in the stages, as far as I know. I might be wrong, please correct me if I am. But if you want to summon somebody, you do have to be in the stage. So you might want to pay attention with, if you're trying to summon someone of your friends, I believe that's under online settings. Where is it? Secret word. You can put it on, and then whenever you want to make your secret word, that means if you and a buddy have the same secret word, I think you can play together. I don't know if the levels... if there's like a level matchmaking with the secret word on or off, I don't know that, but in case you do want to play with friends, now you know how. So that's going to be it for today, guys. It's almost been 20 minutes because of my yammering on and explaining things. I probably didn't need explained, but hell, I'll get my advice on the boss. Excuse me. As you saw, more often I got hit when I was locked on. In that fight, it's actually better to not be locked on. And my experience is actually a lot better to not block the turnaround chain sweep. I have never been able to do that, because you saw when I did that, my key went down to like 0. Okay, now I'm not the greatest in these games, but to my knowledge, you don't want your key to be at 0. So what I recommend is you utilize a hit and run strategy for the first phase. Wait until he's done one of his big moves that takes a long time to recover from, hit him once, and then sprint away, or dash back away twice. Provided you're not in a corner and you have a majority of the room to work with, you'll probably be out of the way of the chain thing and still be at full key, so you can, you know, run around him and not be locked on next time. Second phase, best I can offer is just stay near him and just keep attacking. Don't be afraid to burn your living weapon, and given enough practice, you'll be just fine. Because I was worried about that fight, because I had a hell of a lot of trouble. Probably didn't look like it, but that boss kicked my nuts in for quite some time when I first fought him. So yeah, don't get discouraged and just have faith in yourself. You'll be just fine. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be doing some co-op and just screwing around off camera here. Probably, actually I don't know where I'll be going, but I won't be going like the main mission by myself. I might do a submission by myself, I doubt it, but basically I'll probably just be co-oping or going and farming, trying to look for the last what do you call it, the last Kodama here. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I won't be going anywhere new without you guys, so I guess I won't be doing the submission. But if I do the submission in co-op, I'll be recording it. Like, if I do go anywhere new, I'll be recording it, so don't worry. So thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell, everyone. Until then.